You feel something. It is not the same feeling you had before, but it is not reacting to anything that you're doing. There is definitely something. It feels neither chaotic nor evil. You do not know if it's a good feeling, but there is still something left in the armor.
I'm still concentrating on Hex because I can concentrate up to 24 hours because it's a 5th level spell now. Do I sense where the Hex curse is, or has it completely disappeared?
Let me read that carefully. Can you link it again, please?
My armor starts taking damage now.
There's a curse.
the Minecraft hit noise, like.
Yes.
But like, just for flavor, because my magic is in the creature.
Oh, okay, so this is fluff. Okay, because I don't see anything about tracking in Hex right now. You feel as if that Hex is gone.
Okay, so the creature is gone.
Well, holy crap.
Also,
was interesting.
Dorgan, instead of black, your armor is now a pale gray.
Now I have to re-edit
No,
my
it's
character.
fine. You don't need to do that.
I'm joking.
Get into Photoshop and make it slightly more grayscale.
Hunters, it is also gone. It is also gone.
Okay.
You do no longer feel that evil energy.
Right.
Or should I say chaotic, rather.
Dorgan, exhausted from all the pent up, emotions that he had the last 5 minutes, he's just gonna collapse, be on the floor, right here, a bit like his arms, like in, how do you say it, a V form?
Oh.
It's dead.
Now that the creature seems to be gone, do we see how hurt Dorgan might be? Because that was something the armor didn't show.
He's fine. He's only at 69 HP. He didn't take all that much damage. There was a lot of self-healing going on. And there was a cure guy and everything. The armor is pretty badly scratched up, but not in a way that it would reduce its effect by any means.
So it's still repairable, mendable.
It's just scratches on plate, basically. It does not reduce AC or anything. It's just cosmetic.
Just cool point or something.
Yeah.
Well, that
You
was...
okay, bro? Saying that to Dorgan, because I'm right next to him. And you see him collapse.
Just back, like, Dorgan's opinion of everyone just like improved by like 10 or 20. So to say.
Where did it go? I wasn't done punching it.
I believe it's dead now. It should be dead. Or at least weakened to a degree that's no longer a threat for us in the foreseeable future.
It's wild to think that thing was inside of you, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a mean bastard, so to say.
I suppose we all have our monsters inside of us. Except me, I only have bugs.
Oh.
We can now try to romance Dorgan.
Oh, boy.
Just kidding.
Right, and pursue in a load of bugs. Wink wink.
Oh no! Dorgan will quickly stand up again.
Alright, let's keep moving. I think we should leave this forest far behind.
Alright. And
Let me quickly summon my horse, I'm exhausted.
you see it's just 500 meters to your destination.
Never mind, Dorgan will not say that.
You march over and you can put yourself around here. Anywhere you want, honestly. Yeah. I can't visually show it in any other way. Down there is just a cliff where it goes steep down. You are now at the entrance to what you would assume to be the spring. You see the ground far below. You see the city of Lardell. I can show you. It's actually quite nice. You see this. You see
Damn!
a lot of religious type of buildings, a lot of temples, and you see a big cathedral in which you would assume to be a throne room. You also see the wall. It's not really on this picture. The wall is big, it's large. It seems to be sectioned off in two different ways. And yeah, that's what you see from up top at least. Put it back onto the map. I'm going to place Lily, and the ball is in your hands.
Thought suddenly hits Larid. Like at the back of his mind, he's like, "Oh shit! We forgot to look for ingredients for a potential water-breathing potion for us because holding our breath for 5 minutes."
I mean, the one that was supposed to be in the forest, huh?
We didn't know where it was supposed to be.
Don't worry about it. Continue.
And I guess in the herbalist notes, that's antidotes, poison plants.
What is that?
Sorry, I wasn't on a map. What do you mean?
North of Zori. Is that a stump?
Oh, just a
stone.
slab of stone.
Oh. Smokey's gonna sit on it.
Claimed.
It doesn't state anything in the herbalist notes about water breathing potions, but like,
still be worth to look at the spring, I guess.
yeah, and like also looking around here, is there like any plants of
None that comes to mind for you, at least. But the spring. Smokey, can you roll me an Arcana?
Yeah. My character thing won't load. Hang on. Arcana, right?
Yep.
I have advantage. That was my last one.
You feel a very, very, very familiar energy in the springs.
Oh. Where's the spring? Sorry.
It's the tunnel.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna start wandering towards it.
Lily's just gonna stand here and look down and be like, that is very deep.
If I peek down, what do I see?
You see more visualizations. You see a pool inside a mountain cave. Even without rolling anything, you already understand that the water from the ceiling is probably frozen ice that melts in the mountain above and somehow finds its way down here. There seems to be a tiny vortex in the middle of this pool, which you would assume is to suck the water down. And you see the blue jester in a fair distance.
Ooh. I'm gonna say, hey guys, we have a friend in here, and I'm gonna walk in.
Hey, you walk in. What do the others do? Do they follow or do they stay out?
I follow.
Those all follow.
If you follow,
Yeah.
then you can place yourself here.
Okay.
Where exactly?
Just in the south.
I'm gonna happily wave to him.
He waves back.
Hey, hey! How's it going, my friend?
Turn order.
Fuck
Hold
off.
up. Hold up.
No.
You never should have come here. Skyrim battle music starts.
He transforms into one of those Dark Souls bosses. 3 heads.
A red bar slowly appears at the bottom of the screen, starts filling up. You're like,
Not quite.
Blue Jester of Lindell.
As you approach, you see the jester. He does wave at you, and with a flash of gold this time, jester does disappear, and before you stands a female of your own race. And this might be a bit confusing for Spirit. Because he would see a female warforged, I suppose.
That's cute.
Yes.
Like just one of those. Do you know Nier Automata? Those female.
Yeah, but it's a warforged with a ribbon. So you know its gender. I don't know what Spirit would see. The description is you see a female of your own race.
Oh, Warforged.
Warforged are genderless. You just be another Warforged. Like,
Yeah, I guess you would see another warforged.
I mean, it's Warforged are man-made, so it can be looking like. We put it in the group. This.
Nice.
ah.
All right. So
Right.
you see that, and Smoky, you feel the same energy from your coin. The female thiefling has the same coin and constantly flips it up and down. And curiously, as you look over, it always lands on heads.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, not all the time, but
Yours also rolls on heads, and she looks over to you and says, "I'm so happy you found that coin useful. It is one of my favorite things."
oh, I love it. I would say it's a life changer, but that's an underestimation. Just an underestimation. Pushes my limits. It's good.
She looks at you. Throw it again. And it
Aw.
lands on heads.
Oh,
She smiles at you and says, "Luck kinda finds its way around me. But that is not why I'm here today."
why are you here?
Your group is doing something that perhaps shouldn't be done. But I am still unsure about it.
Oh,
What you do is noble, but you only know half the story.
what? Freeing slaves?
No. Have you never wondered where or what those blue crystals are? Where they come from? What they're used for? What can be done with them?
Hmm.
There is something ancient about them, something primal. And it will bring great despair if the greed of power is to fall. Because even you are not aware of it right now, the greed of power is holding it in check.
Is it only Smokey who hears this? or
No,
is
no,
everyone?
you're in the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's.
It's just you see a female of your own race. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, the creed enforces people to do stuff they don't want through these crystals.
That is true. But tell me, what is better? A life in slavery or a life lost?
A life of free will is better than slavery.
Are you truly alive if you don't get to make your own decisions?
Even if it means death?
At least they had their own choices that led up to death. And there's always an afterlife.
Is there? Actually,
Plus-
is there? Or is this just a beliefs that you have?
I mean, a pantheon of
Like,
gods that has their own. Because in D&D, the world is like, you have the mortal realm, you have the Feywild, and Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm?
I can't remember.
Is it when the Yu-Gi-Oh
Shadowfell.
guys do?
Yeah, the Shadowfell.
Shadowfell.
And then, like, branching out from there, you have the elemental planes, and then you have, like, the... there's an entire map, and there
Okay.
are different realms, like the... my patron lives on the celestial plane, and gods control the different kinds of planes, and in the afterlife you can go to whatever plane is fitting for your character or what you've done in life, etc. So there is an afterlife where
That is
souls
awesome.
go.
Okay, I like it.
And let's just say we have two options. Either one, we go for a destined life of slavery, where lots of people live in misery, or we go to the wild chance, so to say, where we might have death, but we also might just make some kind of happy future.
Well, there's still the other chance. You just tuck tail and run.
I cannot run. For my master, I cannot leave his work to be in vain.
Curious. Even though you would throw your life away, you would still follow down this path.
I would.
As good as it sounds to go home, I'd probably regret it, so I'll stick here. See how it plays out.
Have no home.
No.
The spirit actually sounds sad.
Good
No,
spirit
it just
even
always
sounds
sounds neutral. And
What about you? Oh, gone. Sorry.
I will finish my task as I was asked.
Finishing your
Sure.
task. Finishing your tasks. Is that all you can? Why don't you, for once, decide yourself what is right?
What is right?
What is just? What is fair? There's so many names for the same thing.
What is fair? That is a tough one. But what we are up against puts people's lives in peril. I think the path we walk is the just path. The path that is indeed fair.
Laren also interjects when Spirit is done talking. What's fair for one person is not fair for another. What we feel is just is not just for others. The creed murders and enslaves people and think that's fair and just and right, and others don't. It's not black and white. It's not one thing or the other.
Well spoken. Well spoken. What about you, cat girl?
Yeah.
No, no.
That's it's a very difficult topic, and I don't think I have enough experience to talk about this. I am not very traveled, and I don't know much about these things. What I do know thinks that if there are people to be saved, I should save them. And it seems like the Creed of Power has done a lot of awful things.
They have indeed. But a lot of blood will be shed if you go through with your plan.
I do not kill. I have never killed anyone. Apart from gnolls and animals.
Apart from
I have never killed anyone of higher intellect.
Not for lack of trying. You tried before.
No, I haven't. I always aim to knock out.
But
She
what
never
if-
actually has little intent when hitting humanoids.
And what about you, little rogue friend?
His other rogue friend is muted.
Oh, rogue
Not,
friend is
I'm not. I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was really thinking. Thank you. Well, from where I stand, justice is in the hand of those that have the blade or the money.
Hmm.
So I don't really think that neither side is right or wrong. And I will be like, I know that my party member have mighty beliefs and intention. I do not align with them because of my past. But I understand that there is a reason, and sometimes action must be taken. As much as everything else, I think that the freedom of will should be something that everyone else can keep from themselves.
Well worded indeed. Well, it seems like your mind is set. Trust me, ahead of you lies a difficult path. But I believe you will manage. Or at least it's a
Revolution.
gamble that I'm willing to take.
A revolution is never without difficulty.
Can I also have a coin? Because I really fail at everything.
she looks at you and flips her coin towards you.
Oh
my
can I
God.
have-
Let's go!
You only need to ask,
Coins
friend.
brothers.
Yes, thank you.
Now you're the Gamba enjoyer as well.
Oh no.
All right, I like it. Good. I will. Oh, what do you want to say?
No, I just want to say, like, I think I steal Hannah's luck. Like, my rolls are all high.
Yeah, you do. The luck is
Sorry,
kind
Hannah.
of one-sided.
For me, I think I'm just cursed. I feel like Echo is cursed in this campaign. Like his fate is just going down. And that's how I have coin. Yes, my life, my game
Alright.
has saved.
She steps up to Smokey. I will bestow upon you something that will find use in your darkest time. Ensure you always hold on to it. And she holds in front of her a small locket. Keep this and always keep it safe.
Thank you. They will gently take it.
She then steps over to Dogrand. Brave paladin. She slightly touches your armor, and within you feel strength rising. But it is not your own, but it feels strange.
Oh, you're not gonna put another demon inside of my armor.
Worry not. The curse has already been undone. I suppose you have done this yourself.
No, not me. Our party did. And I
No.
like give a special glance at Sari.
Oh. Within this armor still beats a heart. It may find a way to repay its debt to you one day. She steps over to Spirit and frowns a little bit. She touches you and then ponders. I am uncertain what to bestow upon you. I wish that you will find that in your heart, to fight for your own... No, I'm not gonna give him another bug. I hope that in your heart you find a way to find what is just. A way to think for yourself. A way to build your own path and to take it.
Just decide into your head.
Spirit
Oh.
extends his hand.
She does too, and they touch. Do you feel different?
I do not, but you speak weirdly for a Warforged.
Warforged? That's the half draw?
That's just a human, guys. Don't make it any more fancy than it has to be.
An illusion, it seems to be. Whatever blessing or false blessing you aim to bestow upon me, I don't need it.
Oh.
Ooh, get the curse instead.
Get a curse, get a curse.
Get a
Spirit.
curse instead. No.
And then
No,
Spirit like slaps away the arm.
Slaps away the arm. She looks at you in slight confusion. Warforged surely have a mind on their own.
We
Wonderful.
hail to no gods. I've seen what they can do, and it is never good.
Perhaps so. She then steps over to Zari. She does touch your shoulder, and you feel, I don't want to say a golden energy, but you feel
Divine?
Warm?
energy run through your body. And as she looks at you, what is your name, child?
I sign Zari.
How about you say your name?
What do you mean?
Speak to me.
She will try, but I can't.
But you can now.
Whoa, you don't need to yell, calm down.
Wait, was that really loud?
No.
It's
Roll
just
the-
me.
Oh, her.
It's just me joking about Sarah being too loud
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
first time we hear her voice.
Zari will just try to say hello.
Sounds very loud.
She looks at you and frowns. Before you lies a difficult decision. Whenever you really need it, you can count on your luck. Because this is kind of fluff to say, this means you will have a critical success on something that you want to have it for.
Okay, and I can actually talk now.
You can talk.
Jari starts. Jari?
Jari?
Your name
hello,
is
Jari.
Jerry?
All this time?
I
Is
am
that what's
three
meant to be a
raccoons in a
J?
suit. No, Zari will just start crying at the
Oh,
hearing her own voice again.
it is so
Oh.
terrible. She's like, fuck, is that really it? No, I do understand the reaction. Alright,
Just says, thank you so much.
very welcome.
Oh.
She looks over to Lily and she frowns even harder. What do you wish for? Is dangerous. And as Lily replies, it doesn't matter at this point what it is. I just need more power. And you see the lady also touch Lily's shoulder, and you see Lily's eyes just widen, and then she falls silent. Very well, very well. She steps over to Laren, and she looks at you and she smiles. Oh, that is a nice Patreon. Patron? Patreon is something.
Subscribe to my Patreon!
You got an OnlyFans too?
Patron. I have just the thing for you. in your darkest time, call forth its name. She touches your shoulder. It may not be what you think it is, but it will still help you.
Its actual name or the name I gave it?
That is a good question. The name you gave
Okay.
it.
Someone for Jeremy.
Alright. And then she steps to Echo and says, before you lies a difficult decision. I will bestow upon you luck, which also means a critical success. You must... Oh, that's a lot of bottles.
Someone fell over.
Apologies, me just like cleaning the place up a bit.
Before you lies a road with many forks. Which one you take is up to you at this point. Just be sure you pick the one your heart really wants to pick.
Echo will like visibly sigh.
I know.
And
Let
thank you.
me have a look. You already have a +1 weapon, you have a +1 dagger. She will touch your armor and it will upgrade to a +1.
Oh,
This
cool.
means you get an additional 1 AC.
I have what the hell I see. Hell yeah, boy.
So you have 16 now.
I mean, I got another demon in my armor, so hey.
And then she steps back to where she was. Is there anything else you would need of me?
You don't happen to have potions of water breathing?
She smiles at you. Potions are no needed when I'm around. And she hands Smokey a scroll. Inscribed on this is water breathing. You will find it very useful. Is that it? Anything else?
I raised my hand.
Okay,
like a kid.
okay.
What? Do the squirrels? Do they have a name?
Well, hold on.
It's Larry, Jerry, and Perry.
Best squirrel named Buffy, Dookie, and Stony?
Nice.
I like
Oh my
Stony, he really hits close to home.
Ah! Okay, thank you. I will treat them very nicely.
Do so.
Can I ask who actually are you?
Oh, someone finally asked. My name is Timora, the goddess of luck.
Oh. Oh my
That's
god,
why you can heal.
that's so.
I mean,
cool.
healing is not necessarily related to luck or trickery, but there's some divine power. Yes, Timora is a goddess of trickery. Trickery in itself does not always mean like doing always shenanigans, it's just a circle she's in.
In that case, I have another question. How is Melil? I
You
hope
have
I can
to
sing his
ask.
songs again.
I am afraid I cannot answer that as a DM. You can answer for her though if you want.
I would probably say that he's doing fine.
Then that would be the answer. It's always a little bit difficult with characters out of my hand. And don't you worry, Echo, we will get to you and your characters that are not in this session. Soon enough.
Oh.
Alright,
What does that mean?
And she once again says, would that be it?
Actually.
Yeah, go on.
Just a quick one. I was saving for it, but I never. Just so I could discover what it was. There was a belt that you were selling when you were a jester. What was the name of it?
The belt of returning. If you throw something, it returns to your hand.
Thank you. That is all from me.
Alright.
Spirit
Anyways,
approaches with a dagger in hand.
Alright.
Dorgant will quickly move to intercept because you cannot mess with a god, even though it might be a false one.
Come here, boy. I'm gonna show you London.
Oh god, Lord.
She looks at
And
you. What is it you want?
Getting closer also.
he throws the navigator's dagger on the ground
Hmm?
and, well, imitates a spitting noise.
Okay.
I do not want this foul thing anymore.
Oh, well, in that case, and you see the dagger slowly float up into her hand, I will put it back to where it belongs.
It belongs in the void.
Alright.
Goes back.
So. Anyone else? Alright. And and with another golden flash, you see her form dissipate.
I wanna see.
Oh no.
You pick the coin as you try to catch it, it just falls on the ground.
Yes. Okay, she's going to shed a tiny tear on top of his coin.
Lands on tails in the sand. You're like, oh.
Oh, okay.
It's
Uh,
going
I
to be
believe in
fine,
you.
Echo.
oh
I
my
bet you
God.
on the shoulders. It's going to be fine.
Oh my god.
Roll again?
Yeah. Imagine I roll a 1 again. I would just like cry.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I was actually. If you got a 1, I was gonna bend your luck to force you to get heads.
Mama.
I was like, see, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Right?
While they are having their coin flip competition, I look over at Spirits. What was the deal with that? Why did you deny our goddesses?
If you had seen the things I've seen, you would know that gods only bring destruction, no matter what kind they are.
Sound like a boomer. Things I've seen in my life.
You think the hundreds I've killed is anything compared to what they do?
But it, just as the conversation we just had, everything is not black and white.
With them, it is.
No, it's not.
He's going to punch lead.
Excuse me.
What?
Back
Sleight of
to
can I-
campaign 1, I see.
Can I have a sleight of hand and try to catch
Spaghetti.
spirits?
I
That's
swear I
like
look
uncle.
over for 1 second and it turns into PvP and drawing on the map.
No, he's making a campfire.
No, my
No.
campfire!
Dog in spaghetti.
Okay, so we're really doing the punchy thing again, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, he'll take it, but he shows no hostility towards Spirits.
Yes.
Anna pulling his leg.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Larry's
oh,
actually grown up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, boys.
I'm trying to understand you, and you give me a really hard time to understand.
You could
Why?
not understand, having not witnessed the horrors of war.
You know,
I
hey. Sorry,
watched my parents be killed by the Creed in front of my eyes at a young age of just 5.
What?
I have seen war firsthand. And that's my main reason for trying to
But have
bring
you
down.
seen why the war starts? It always starts and ends simply for one's devotion to a stupid god. It starts and ends there. They do nothing good.
Echo is like going to stand next to Laren. Is like, wait, what was the race that Spirit is? I'm having a black.
Warforged.
Do Warforged get decommissioned? Or like, is there a way to get them decommissioned? Because I feel like this one is a bit faulty.
Oh.
It's repeating the same thing over and over again. Back in my day, you have seen the same things.
Well-
Maybe you need a firmware update.
From what you've seen, gods have brought destruction. But if it wasn't for a god sending something to me, I probably wouldn't be here either. And I would dare to say that what I've done is for good, for the people. Yes, I have selfish motives, but looking at the whole picture, what I'm doing is for the better of everyone else. And it's not even my power, it's divine power blessed by a creature that follows a god.
Spirit for the first time lifts his voice. Normally doesn't. He always speaks neutral. Then why do they die for nothing? They did nothing wrong. They were burned. For what? Believing in the wrong god. Just because you got a blessing from one doesn't mean that gods are good, because they bring pyres to thousands of others.
I'm
Your
not a
reasoning
god,
is faulty.
and so is yours. It's not black and white like I've been saying this entire fucking time.
Everyone is having an argument now.
You have one point of view, one of 1,000, one of 1,000,000. You look at a god as something bad. I don't necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for? Follow a god. I've just been blessed by magic by a creature that's trying to protect me.
Then why do you hail it as a god?
Because it has literally saved me from life. It has saved many other people from death. I mean, it has saved me from death countless of times.
Do you not understand the difference between a deity and a god?
Yes, I do, but what I'm saying is that this deity, this patron, has been sent by a god. It's a messenger for a god. That's usually what they're used for. And based on our dreams, this deity, this patron, is gonna help us out. And I've just been given the power to summon it to help us in our darkest times.
Then why does it help us and not others? Why does it pick us? Because you blindly throw your faith at it.
I didn't ask for these powers.
Then why did you receive them?
That's not up to me to decide. That's not up to me to say.
Because you were chosen. They only play a game.
That's a bit of out of you.
You are nothing but a pawn in their game.
Maybe you're also a pawn in someone else's game.
Maybe. I was created, sure. Maybe I am a pawn. But at least I am able to admit it.
We're all pawns here. We're all
Yeah.
doing something for someone else. Just like a
Exactly.
god chooses someone else too. Just like demons chooses someone else to give them power.
agree.
It's really hard to understand what you're trying to say. Like, we don't know your experiences and you don't know ours. I don't know what happened when you were made, what happened when whatever you're trying to reference. I only know what happened to me and what I've seen, and from what I've seen, not all gods are good, but not all gods are bad either. There are gods for good things, there are gods for neutral things, and there are gods for bad things. And there are evil and there's good and there's everything in between.
It is the blind faith that I have an issue with, and
Ah.
the non-interjection of the gods.
I'm not even following a god. And I've
Yet
said
you
it.
follow their deity, which is essentially the same.
If you only knew what my deity was.
A
And it's-
golden elephant.
Yes, and that the creature that grants me power is. Give me 1 second. It's
I miss summon my golden elephant.
It's not even a deity. It's just a celestial creature granting me powers, used as a messenger for gods. Is it sending me messages? No. But do I, for the sake of keeping my powers, try to communicate with it whether what I'm doing is something they would allow? Yes. So it's not me blindly doing what they do. It's me keeping a contract, just like we are now with the resistance, just like the creed is within itself. It's a contract for me to keep my powers to help the better of the people. I have to follow its rules. That doesn't necessarily align with mine.
So what would you do if someone opposed your god and attacked you because of your faith in that god?
If someone attacked me, I would defend myself. But I don't follow a god.
Yet you follow a deity. Like I
don't.
said, it's essentially the same. If you would not follow the deity, you would
It's-
shun away the blessing.
It's not even a deity. I just told you it's a lesser creature, lesser celestial creature reigning from another plane of existence.
The chain only moves up.
As I said, I'm going to turn to Laren. As I told you, this is the commissioning sort of situation. If
All
someone
right,
doesn't
all
want
right.
to understand,
You have
think
your
of me
reason.
faulty.
sorry, were you speaking to me?
Yes.
Yes, I do think you're faulty.
What makes you not faulty?
Well, it's not about being. Well, first of all, you are not human, so you cannot understand the depth of human emotion and rationality, yet you behave like you are human, which is the problem. You judge human, but you don't have the means to judge a human because you are not a human. And second of all, you think yourself to be above whatever Larian is telling you without even actually listening to what he's telling you. You are just blindly hating or something because of your experience. So in my eyes, you are as faulty as the creed or anyone else. Someone that blindly follows their beliefs is as bad as everyone else. Isn't that what you're saying? You are against people that blindly followed gods. You are blindly following your belief. You are exactly the same. You are a slave to your own ideas. The same way people are a slave to gods that make them do terrible things. You are no better than the enemy that you want to fight. So I think you are faulty.
And if I am faulty, are you not?
No, I am human, which makes me imperfect. So by default, I am.
Then
Oh.
why don't I put you out of commission?
Because I'm not preaching to anyone. I have my own ideas, but I keep them for myself. I don't treat people like they are below me just because they think differently than I do.
I do not treat Laren like he is below me.
And yet you punch him
Yeah, I don't
for
think
different
that's.
reasons.
We have a disagreement here, and you. What's the word? Fuck.
English is not.
Yes. You punch me for disagreeing with you and questioning your reason of believing what you believe.
Yes, you angered me.
And that is fine because we disagree about something. But disagreement does not have to be violence. I'm just trying to survive. And my means of surviving at the moment is getting granted powers from a celestial being so I can continue surviving. If this results, maybe I'll cut a contract.
Will you?
I don't know yet, because I don't know what will happen afterwards.
Hmm.
I, personally, Larian, without being a warlock, do not worship a deity. I do not worship a god. But I have been granted powers by some celestial being. And I'm going to use that to my advantage, even if it means that I have to follow a few simple rules that they grant me. But as soon as all this is over, if we survive or not, there might be a possibility that I don't continue on with this. Because I just want to revenge my parents, revenge my family, and move on.
I think you can believe in what you want at heart. The issue, like I said, is when blind faith turns into violence. And when I mean violence, I mean killing.
Trust me, I agree with you on that. Blind faith and twisting words of patrons. I disagree
And
with.
why do the gods not interject when this blind faith turns to war? Why do they sit idly by?
That's not something us as mere mortals can answer. Because
Maybe,
none of us are gods.
maybe they have their set of rules they cannot break. And if they break them, they lose their powers, and they don't wish to do that.
These are all assumptions.
Everything is just an assumption
Even
without
you,
proper knowledge.
even you just saying why are they not interjecting is a presumption. Maybe they are sending us for their cause without us even knowing it. Maybe there's a string of faith that leads us to whatever. Again, it's just presumptions. We don't know. There's no way for me to know, and there's no way for you to know unless we are gods or deities ourselves.
Sure, I guess I cannot know. I can only go by what I see. And what I see is a god taking its time to help out 7 mere mortals when they could have stopped a war by just speaking to one person.
You're technically immortal, though.
I do not know whether gods are mortal or immortal.
No, I meant you.
Sure, if my core shuts off, I die.
Ah, damn.
Well, and Larian just like gently taps Spirit on the shoulder. It does seem we have different way of looking at the same thing. But from what I've gathered from this discussion, conversation, argument, whatever you want to call it, we are most on the same page. We mostly stand with the same point of view. And with that, we can only move forward and learn from our mistakes.
Sure. But the next time I see a god, I will attempt to stab them.
You might lose your life, but okay.
At least we will have a great story to tell, and it happens. We once know this for Warforge. He slapped the god.
All right. I liked it. There was some great role playing. Because of that, everyone can add an inspiration token. I will reward that.
Let's go.
I already.
Even Smokey and me?
Yes, give me a...
For your spaghetti, yes.
Yes, the spaghetti.
Everyone can add it,
I already have an inspiration token.
yes. Tough
Get
luck.
two.
No. There's no stacking inspiration.
I
What
get
does
an
it do?
automatical nat
You
20.
get to
No.
reroll something.
Yeah.
You can use it to reroll something.
If you don't like it, you can re-roll it once.
Cool.
All right. And I ask you, do you remember what you were meant to do up here?
Yes,
Wait.
sleep.
We
The
should
hole.
probably have a short rest though.
Yeah, please, let's short rest, you guys.
Okay, short rest granted.
I want this long rest. I want my spell slot back.
There's no long rest here at this point. Unless you choose so, but then it will delay events.
While we're short resting, can I check what this locket does that I got given?
The locket seems to be a golden locket with a golden chain, and it is closed.
Can I pop it open?
As you try and play around with it, it indeed does not go open.
Oh. I'll just wear it.
This. Working boldness. Ooh. Kind of cool.
Yeah. It's an action. And a concentration spell at that.
Oh man, that could increase my damage quite a lot.
Yeah, like every hit would just do 1d4 more.
Okay, but coming back to my question, do you remember what you're meant to do here?
I actually do not. I really apologize.
The
but I
hole.
can't. Yeah.
Miss Fim.
I know, just go do something, open a gate, pew pew, murder.
Murder.
That's all.
I meant
That's
to
all I can know.
We're meant to sneak in
Yes,
stealthily, assumedly,
Yes,
and
exactly.
unlock the gate so the slaves that were freed can charge in.
Definitely, yes.
That,
And also-
yes.
That,
Also
yeah.
send a signal.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, flare gun.
I
Yeah.
was about to send you down and be like, bad ending.
Ooh.
Right,
I
I
remember.
will,
Let's go.
for the sake of it, I'll rephrase the entire thing. You're meant to give a signal, after which 6 hours you can rest. And at that point, the resistance army will be in range of the Queen of Power, who will at that point send forth its slave army. And that is the point where you go down and cause havoc.
Okay. Murder.
No, we only knock out people.
You're in the correct location, yes.
Nice.
Who was the thingy to call them and do the signal?
I don't
I
think
think
we were
Spirit
given.
took the sending stone.
Someone
Oh.
has a spent sending stone, yes.
Oh, let me see if I have it.
So technically, if we rest for 2 hours, and if we initiate a long rest, and after 2 hours we send out the word,
Cheeky.
we could technically get a long rest.
Cheeky.
That's tough.
I do not have a sending stone.
Kinda
Someone
need a
should
long
have
rest.
it. Lily just takes it out of her bag. Maybe she had it.
Yeah, Lily
Probably
has
not
it.
because someone probably didn't write it up. It doesn't matter. She hands it over to the first person she sees. Sorry, no, sorry. You got the sending stone now.
Oh, okay. So, do I send a signal now, or should we rest? And while we are resting, I should then send a signal.
Yeah, I think I'll just pass out here. Please do like how do you say it? How do you say it in English?
I think we were supposed to do it before though, because it takes them a while to get here, doesn't it?
Oh god, we're going way over time. I just realized. Fuck.
Oops.
We got a bit of a bird with
Jesus.
the
All
rocket.
right. Yeah. Let's do the information bit. Then you guys can rest, and then we have one more session. Yeah.
What was I don't remember, but I think we were supposed to do it before.
Before you go down.
Yeah, the plateau is now too many unnatural things. Cross it over to the right Devil's Horn. Once you find a spring that leads to Lardell, contact the resistance and wait. That's what the mission says.
So let's do it right now. And then
You do send the message. Sorry, do you want to add anything special other than we here, boys? Let's go.
I can finally speak.
You add that to the message, and it comes back with, "We will head out and okay." And
Fucker.
we will call it here. Sorry, I really thought it was closing in on 11, and I was like, okay, we can do one more thing, but it's coming up on 12 instead. Jesus Christ.
Let's just say it's winter time.
You
Yeah.
went way over. Right. There is one more session. I will put up the doodle.
And we take long rest, yes?
No.
Fine.
Bob.
Fine.
Let's go. Also level 10.
No.
oh, please.
Level 10
Sad.
happens just before the end, I'm afraid.
Depressing. I tried to sneak it in. Also
You
again.
got 9 a bit earlier than you should have, and now 10 takes a little longer. Anyway, we'll call it here. GG boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
GG.